Long days. Long days. Pardon me if you hear noise in the background. My family's kind of loud around here. We all have loud feet, heavy feet. I don't know. I don't honestly get it, but we do. Let's see. What to say. Went to Quaker City Flea Market again, just like the last one. I think the one before that, I'm not 100% sure, but a lot of games this time around, shockingly enough. No toys. Kinda wanting toys right now. I mean, I'm happy for the games. I'm glad to improve my game collection, but at the same time, I like to buy Transformers. I like to buy Power Ranger toys. That's my thing. So I'm kind of really hoping to go to Berlin, New Jersey sometime soon and go to their flea market. Though, on the other hand, I have a toy convention on March 9th that I'm going to, so that might satisfy me just a little bit. But let's start off. If you already read the description, you'll see games, and of course, I always do stuff how I show them. So for $3, I picked myself up a WWE US title, plastic. Disappointed in the fact that there's no white on the belt. I'm possibly just going to do that myself with some white acrylic paint. Paint the stars, paint the stripes. It's un-American. And I might go in the side plates and paint them blue, because that's what the TV version looks like. I don't know if I have the exact shade of blue that's on here. I'll have to look and match colors. But for $3, that's fine, because the maximum I pay for these plastic things are $4, because they were $20 in the store for these. I'm not paying $20 in the store for this piece of plastic. I'll pay $20 for a Voyager Transformer before I pay that. Next is some NES stuff. Guy wanted $8 for 2 games and this NES controller with a weird sticker. It's a birthday party theme. I'm not going to rip it off, but Nintendo controller, which on the back it has, I don't even know if you can, there you go. There's some scratches on there. I don't know if you can honestly tell. There's a lot of wear on it, but I don't have an NES yet, so you got to pick up controllers when you can, at least, because you never know when the one they give you with the system doesn't work. But you can't test this one yet either. So it was $5 for this and 2 games. One I already have, which was, I'll put it up. Blades of Steel. I already have this one, but it came in one of these cases, and I don't find games in these cases that much, so I might put something else in this case. I might put my Super C copy in here, or my Contra or whatever, so keep it nice and fresh. But Blades of Steel and a nice little Nintendo sleeve. And it's pretty okay. There's a hair. Nice shape of a skate or die. Little nick right there at the top, but other than that, it's right there. It's peeling right there, but it's in okay shape. I mean, I'm gonna clean it after all, but I don't have skate or die. Some say it's a horrible game with bad controls. I don't know. I haven't played it yet, so we'll see about that later on. Let's see. Guy sells his games, what, 2 for $5, so I went through them. A lot of them are heavily scratched, heavily. So I try and pick light scratch games, at least, that I know can at least play. So I picked up, yeah, some of disc-only stuff, but this has a lot of light scratches, and I mean a lot. But it should still play. I do not see any heavy scratches. And I clean these before I play them. But for one, I got Beyblade, which is odd because I never played the PlayStation version, possibly because I had an N64 at the time. But I wanted to try it, and for $2.50, I'm not going to complain. And for this one, I got an okay shaped copy. There's not a lot of scratches on this, but either way, I'm still going to clean it. No manual for this one, but it's Crash Bandicoot Warped. I've played this before. I didn't like it, but now that I'm older, I'm going to give it another shot. When you're young, you don't have patience, but now I got patience, apparently. Let's see. $2, I picked up a Dreamcast memory card, clear green. Should be fun to at least try. I don't have a Dreamcast yet, but at least I got a memory card for it for when I need to save my games. I don't know how much memory is on there either. And I don't know if I have to replace that battery. Battery harmful or fatal if swallowed. Well, duh. There's two. No. I don't know. This will be a trip if this doesn't work, but I think the batteries are just for the mini games that come on here. We'll see whenever I get one. Yeah. Next is all pretty much nice games. Lady was dumping stuff on the ground and selling everything for $1. So I found one game made by 2K. My personal opinion, I do not like 2K games. They ruined the WWE franchise. The graphics on WWE 14 is awful. Just awful. But for $1, I'm not going to complain. I get Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution. Complete, and the disc is... Last time I checked, it was okay. Yeah. Pretty good. Are those nicks in the disc? They look like nicks in the... I don't know. I'll have to test it one day. But for $1, I'm not going to complain. Let's see. Let's do that. Okay. For $3, I picked up the Greatest Hits edition of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Disc is okay shape last time I checked. Oof. Yeah, I'm going to have to clean that lot. There's a lot of scratches on here, but none of them look heavy. If not, I'm not much of a Star Wars game guy, but this is a very common game that I see a lot at flea markets. So if anything, I can always replace this. And if it doesn't have the manual, I got the manual. And my biggest purchase of the day was for $20, and it was for 3 PlayStation 2 games. And I'm a big guy of the PlayStation 2 era. I got Devil May Cry 1. You can see they wanted $5 for it. I got a factory sealed Devil May Cry 2. This will be unsealed later. Once I finish Devil May Cry 1, this will be unsealed. You can see it was 10. And then I got Devil May Cry 3 Dante's Awakening Special Edition. They wanted 10 for this. I got all 3 for $20. A buddy of mine, Matt, he says that the Devil May Cry series is pretty good. I've never played it. From what I've heard, it's hack and slash, which I love. Anything with a sword, I generally like. I hate gun games. And you're wondering, well, what is Star Wars Battlefront? Lightsaber, bitch. We'll see how these go. I mean, PlayStation 2 is hooked up right there. It should be fun. That's it for today. Other than that, I had some pretty off-put prices that I just couldn't pay. I just couldn't pay that. Guy had a 360. I am looking for a 360 because mine is busted, and I'm using my cousin's right now, and the disk drive is frickin' open. Hey, Mike. Yeah, disk drive ain't opening on me. He sometimes watches these. I might just send him a link to this. He wanted $50 for it. He said he just bought it for $40. He was gonna make $10. However, it didn't have the power play. It didn't have the power cable. It didn't have the big brick. It didn't have a hard drive. I don't need another hard drive because I already have one for my 360. But in my person, I need to know if it works. And he didn't test it. And I'm guessing the guy he bought it from didn't test it. So I'm not about to buy something that's not tested. And he went to $45. He was only going to make $5 off me. if I bought it, and I still didn't buy it. I passed. I said, you know what, I'll see you in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I'll see you, and I'll think about, you tell me if it works, and if it works, I will buy it off you. That's what I need to know. And then I saw another one with a Soul Calibur 2 faceplate. I don't know if it's like a special edition thing. I don't know. Guy, no cables, no hard drive. Apparently, he sold the hard drive last week. And he basically said he didn't test it. He wanted 30 just for the system. Didn't test it. None of the cables, no hard drive. Even the guy who next to me, he asked first, and he's like, "Oh, there's." He first mentioned the games, and then he's like, "No, the system. Oh, the PlayStation. Oh, that's 5." He's like, 5, and I was like, I mean, I wouldn't pay more than $10 for this loose system. That's it. I wouldn't pay more than $10 because my busted one's right there. I gotta take it to frickin' GameStop and just get rid of it. But at the same time, I want to put that towards getting a used one if I want one. That's how it is. Ugh. It's just a mess trying to find a 360 that works. I got the old model. My cousin gave me his old model. I don't want another old model. If I get one, I want a slim Xbox. I don't know if that's what they're called, but they're smaller. So I'm going with a slim. Other than that, I gotta prepare myself. This next weekend, you won't see a video. I'll be down in Atlantic City helping my uncle at the car show. The weekend after that, I might go on Saturday to the flea market, and then that Sunday, I'll possibly combine a haul video with the flea market finds, or I'll just do separate videos. I don't know. You might see 2 videos that same week, and one for Saturday and one for Sunday. This is going to be a long weekend. A long weekend for me. Thank God spring break is almost here. But, see you guys around, and keep watching for more, because I'm going to be uploading more. Alright.